Hello fellow unicorns, welcome to another video, and today we're going to talk about why it's never too late to start drawing or sketching, and the age-old question, am I too old to do manga or to start drawing manga? But before we continue with today's video, I wanted to give a shout out to today's sponsor, which is Plays.org, completely free online browser-based video game website, and it features no apps or downloads required. All games are web-based, all games are free with no in-game purchases, and they are a diverse and constantly growing collection of games. These games are specifically something that I have played, like the same types of games since I was a kid, and we used to have different consoles or handheld games consoles that we would play, and these games are definitely a symbol of that time. So I just took this opportunity to go down the memory lane and start looking for different games that would remind me of certain stuff that I used to play when I was a kid or when I was in school. So I chose The Sorcerer, which is a Zuma inspired tile matching puzzle game. I used to be completely hooked on Zuma. I would play it like I definitely wanted to check this out, and yes, it's definitely what it says. It just has this little wizard mascot instead of the Zuma topic, but all of these games featured on this website are of a similar nature. They're just there to provide some basic fun when you're like just resting your brain or something like that. So I definitely recommend you guys checking out Plays.org. As I said before, they are zero ads website where you can play everything for free, no in-game purchases, and I really hope you guys find something that you enjoy playing while you're doing some relaxing or just trying to find some brain-teasing games to check out. So let's get back to the video. I often get asked about, am I too old to draw manga or start drawing manga or just start drawing at all when I'm over a certain age. Some people ask if it's too late in their 20s or 30s or 40s, and what I keep telling everybody is that talent or drawing talent is something that is learned and not something that's like showered upon you like this mystical, magical thing. Actually, one of my best students ever was a 60-year-old grandma who wanted to learn how to draw manga for her own grandchildren, and she was able to grasp the entire knowledge of anatomy, framing scenes, making stories, drawing entire characters with clothes and personalities in just a few months' time. So this adult woman was old enough and had this amount of life experience that helped her actually create her own stories quite fast. Why this is because adult people have a lot of visual memory that they never thought they had inside their brain stored, and they can just pull it up and create different topics. Like they can remember what they saw in real life, or a show they were watching, or a movie they were watching, and frame manga panels to fit that visual library. So when somebody is like claiming that it's too late, that they're too old, do not listen to them, because the older you are, your brain is more developed, and if you have a will to start drawing, then just do it. So first of all, if you want to learn how to draw and just start off and you don't know where to start off, just try following artists that you think that could be like inspiring you. Their art is something that's driving you, that makes you want to draw more. If you have a feeling that certain art or certain artists do an opposite thing, maybe you can skip them for now until you feel more confident in your own work. Definitely join an art group or a club for inspiration or networking. I have my own personal Mystic Arts private Facebook group where you can join. It's listed down below, and you can definitely find some people that will probably give you some creative advice, or maybe tell you how good you're going, or give you motivation or something like that. The most important thing about everything, and I do need to stress it in every video, is practice, practice, practice. Art is a skill. First of all, art is a skill, and it's something that you learn from scratch, from zero. You take baby steps, you take bigger steps, and then one day you walk on the surface of the moon. So definitely it takes a progress, it takes time. Nobody is born super talented. Everybody needs their time to practice and develop their skill. You can always find somebody that you admire to ask for advice, but sometimes professional artists are so overworked and so overbooked that they might not give you a reply. So if you want to be professionally tutored, it's probably sometimes the best way to find people who officially offer tutoring and pay them their fees so they can set up some time for you specifically and give you their best advice, best knowledge, and help you create your own style, your own visuals. And last but certainly not the least piece of advice I have for you is do not quit. This is something that I have seen time and time again. My students come to show me something that they have done, then they turn around and just decided they will not be showing it to me, but start ripping or crumbling their art. And it's something that's really a no-no in my class. I always tell them, do not destroy your first art. Cherish your first pieces of art, because you will be able to compare them in a few months' time with something that you have developed, and then you will see your progress. It's very important to save those pieces, because you will be proud of them one day, because they will show the journey you have gone on. So definitely do not destroy your art. Sometimes my students try to impress me by tracing something, like, oh look, I have traced this Naruto, or I have traced this other character from some anime, and I always tell them, yeah, that's nice, you can show me that you can hold a pencil and trace something, but I really would love and prefer to see your own original characters. And what I always encourage people to do is create your own characters, create your own stories, and you will be finding motivation to draw and develop your art without even knowing it, because you will draw that character so many times in so many different scenes that they will just make you practice more. I hope you have enjoyed today's video, and if you want to learn how to draw manga, make sure to check out Manga Crash Course and Manga Crash Course Fantasy, as well as my latest book for beginner cosplayers, Cosplay Crash Course.